I just want to remind everyone to not be afraid of sourdough and to try it, and if you fail, try it again, and if you fail again, keep trying, because it is 100% worth the effort and the failure. There's no better feeling than seeing like a really good loaf of bread come out of the oven that you successfully made. So this is my reminder to everyone to keep trying sourdough until you get it right, because it is definitely worth it. All right, so this is my last stretch and fold. This is what my dough looks like. It's very, it's very elasticy, not super sticky, which is what you want. And overall, I would say this dough feels really good. My stretch and folds are not stretch and folds right now. After this last stretch and fold, also pardon me, I'm cooking something in the background. That's why, if you can hear that. Anyway, after this last stretch and fold, I am going to let this sit on my counter for an hour and a half to 2 hours until it kind of doubles in size. And then the fun part begins, and my experiment with the blueberries begins. So I will see you in a couple hours. All right, it's been like 2 hours. I just got done taking Calvin for a walk, and this dough, if I could put the camera on it, looks amazing. It's definitely doubled in size. So I'm gonna dump it out onto my counter, and then I'm gonna shape it, and I will show you how to do it. Camera angles, but like you just push, pull, and turn. Just gonna build the strength and build like the tension in the dough. And I'm gonna do this with just a couple more times. I'm gonna let it sit out like this for about 20 minutes so the top gets a little bit like not sticky, but like, I don't know, I guess the air got to it, so like dried out is I guess the word. And then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna flip it over, kind of make it into a square, probably add my blueberries, and then we will shape it again and put it in our basket in the fridge overnight. Anyway, I'm gonna keep doing this, just like a couple more push and pulls, then I'll let it sit. Also, I will say, if you have a hard time with your dough being really sticky, don't be afraid to flour your surface. It just so happens my dough doesn't really seem super sticky, so it's not sticking. Alright, I think that's good, and I'm gonna just let it sit here for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, so it's been maybe 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes, and I can touch it. It's like kind of dried on the top, so I'm gonna flip it over. Also, just want to say that this is an experiment. I really get a lot of joy out of kind of experimenting with certain things. So this might be a fail, but I will show my failure to the internet. I don't care, but it might be good. You know, you never know what's gonna taste super good unless you're willing to try it out. You know, what would you do if you weren't afraid? I kind of like tell myself that at least once or twice a day. Let's say it's my quote. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Anyway, I would put blueberries in this sourdough. That's what I would do. Okay, so I put some sugar on these blueberries and let them sit in my fridge for a couple of days. I am completely making this up, so who knows? Smell good. Just like look like. I'm probably not gonna put all of those in there. That's a lot. That is a lot of blueberries. But we're gonna maybe just kind of sprinkle them in. They smell really good. This is too many, but like I can't stop. So tastes good. I'd say that's probably good. Probably way too many, as I keep putting them on there. That one just went overboard. I was just like, I'm out of here. Okay, now I'm eating them. Let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I washed my hands. And I'm just gonna not also touch it. So it wet in my mouth. Worst case scenario. I know I'm like rolling this right out of the thing. Worst case scenario is these blueberries are just gonna leak juices all over all night. And they'll make my basket gross. Worst case scenario. I mean, also worst case scenario is this could be gross, but that's okay. I'm willing to fail. I put it seam side up. this was gonna be fine. They're just all tucked away in their little bread. And hopefully when I get it out tomorrow, it's not leaking juices everywhere. That looks nice. That looks good. Good enough. I keep saying that, but like, good enough. Okay, I'm gonna cover it, and hopefully the blueberry juice doesn't ruin this cover. That would be not cool. Anyway, I got this cover from Etsy, in case anybody was wondering. I think that'll be fine. Now, like I've said in my other sourdough video, from the Midwest, my Menards bag. Gonna tie this in here. Gonna tie it up. Put it in the fridge overnight for like 14 hours and bake it in the morning. So I will see you all tomorrow. This looks so good. This might be the best looking loaf I've ever made. Look at it. Now I have to wait an hour just to cut into it, but like, oh my gosh. Look at the bubbles. They're bubbles. This looks incredible. It looks like it's gonna taste so good. Can't wait to try it. I didn't wait long enough, but that's okay. I'm gonna try it.